are you feeling?
Feeling well, feeling well. Obviously a little banged up here and there, but just glad nothing's hurt, injured, or severely injured. So I feel good though. Team's in a good place. We're looking forward to this last game, last opportunity to be around each other. So it's gonna be a fun week.
Yeah. What are you kind of trying to do to like cement your legacy? Like, what do you see your legacy here at UCLA being?
I think that's for the fans and the players that come here after me, for them to say. Right now, I'm focused on winning this last game, going out a winner, and ending the season off the right way and on the right foot. So,
You after you did the media interviews, you went back out on the field.
mm-hmm.
What was that like for you? Why'd you do that?
Bunch of reasons. Obviously, the main one is that was my last home game there, so just getting to soak it all in. Obviously, the outcome wasn't what we wanted, but just to be in there with the fans, they showed out for us. Was cheering all game, was there the whole game, supporting us. My team fighting all the way through. Me battling through injury, and us being right there at the end and giving us a shot. So just being able to soak the moment in. I know I won't be able to have that forever, and that'll be always something I'll be able to look back on is all my times there. So just reminiscing about my 5 years of being here as a Bruin and being able to play there. So.
How difficult is it coming off that loss to then focus on the Cal game?
Yeah.
For you and the team.
Yeah, for sure. Super difficult, obviously. That's the one you won every year. That's our championship, you can call it. And so obviously it hurts. But like I said, we want to end this thing off on the right foot. We have 20-something seniors on this team, guys that I played here with forever. So trying to send those guys out on the right foot. And the underclassmen understand that. They know that. So we're just trying to go into Cal and have one last hoorah together on the field. So.
Is it kind of strange that you played that big emotional game and you got one? It used to be, the UCLA-USC game finished the season.
Yeah.
Is it a little strange for you to have another game to play?
No, not really. I mean, like I said, I love football. I love every opportunity I get. Like I said, I only get but so many more now. It's only coming down to one last regular season game. So for me, I'm taking advantage of every opportunity I get. Just love going out there with the boys and going out there running around playing football and just enjoying every moment. So I think that's where I'm at right now.
How do you see football fitting into your life post UCLA?
Obviously, attacking the NFL as best I can. Trying to make that a very successful and ongoing career there, and trying to play as long as I can. And but other than that, I'm trying to use my platform and my status that I have to give back to the communities that gave back to me, especially my family and all the football organizations and people back home that have helped me so much. So I think that's where I'll start. Just trying to give back to as many people as I can and using my platform that way. So.
After watching BSC tape, I assume you did. That was a quick turnaround for one thing. Usually you have, 24 hours to decompress, but you had to get right back at it. What did you see from that tape? Were there some reads that you'd like to have back, would you say?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously the turnovers speak for themselves. Some were, miscommunication. Some were just plain old bad reads, should have just threw the ball away. But that's what you love about football. It's one thing you love about getting to play on Friday this week. You get another opportunity to correct it and fix it and put it behind you. So I think that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to this weekend is being able to get to celebrate on every touchdown and being able to celebrate my team and the successes that we get on defense this week and really get after the Cal Bears this week. So I think that's the one thing I'm really excited about for this week.
Is that what it so much is about? You make a mistake one week, and then you see it on tape, then are you really eager to go out and correct that the next week? Is that a really motivating factor for you?
I'd say for me personally, yes. Obviously, I've grown every year, and that's part of the reason why I've grown so much. Me being able to be so self-aware of what I do on a day-to-day basis and try to find little nuances here and there. And obviously with football, it's really easy for me because everything's so exact when it comes to the quarterback position and did you make the read or did you make it on time or not. It's always a yes or no. So I think it's really easy for me and it makes my job a lot easier. So yeah, for sure. I think all that stuff goes hand in hand together for sure.
You've started to look at Cal because you're sped up a day.
Yeah.
What have you seen from them? What makes them challenging?
Yeah, big front seven. Middle linebacker number 10 is like 255. So that's a really big middle linebacker. And then the front four, big bodies. Obviously, Odua, who was here, I know him very well. He was a close friend of mine here, so he goes in there, speed packages on third downs and stuff. So got to be aware of all that stuff. They do a lot of different fronts on third downs. So the stuff that we've been seeing over the past couple weeks, that's been giving us a little bit of trouble. So just make sure we clean up all the twist looks up front on the offensive line, and then they got some good secondary players. Obviously, we played against Daniel, number 32 at safety over the past couple years, and he's done a really good job for them leading that group. So we definitely got our hands cut out for us for sure.
Is Odua, if you talk to him, is he sending you a text like I'll see you in the backfield, that kind of stuff?
No. He's locked in over there. He's always been like that. He's always been great at just focusing on what he's got to focus on. So.
What's the best part of this season's offensive line?
Whew. That's a very good question. I think the togetherness. Everybody's playing as one. I think there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to whose fault it was on each individual play. Everybody's always looking like, oh, I could have done something better, and I think that's really helped us a bunch on offense, especially on the offensive line. They all five are one. They all take the blame for it when somebody messes up, and I think that really helps in terms of encouragement as well as just overall leadership and being able to be on the same page. So.
How does that help you mentally? Because I know you were kind of taking a lot of the blame after SC.
Yeah. Luckily for me, I've been in the spotlight early. I've gotten the hatred and all the stuff that comes with being a quarterback early. So for me, I'm focused on my teammates, and I turn my notifications off on my phone, and I don't even worry about it. So I'm out here enjoying Westwood, enjoying my time as a Bruin, and just trying to love on my teammates, just like how I said when I first got here, just trying to get to know them as much as I can before I leave.
If Twitter goes down, though, if the rumors hold true, what's going to be your preferred social media and way to communicate with the fans?
Ooh, probably YouTube. I really do enjoy creating videos and content, especially ones that are over a minute long instead of doing like Instagram reels or whatever. So yeah, definitely YouTube for sure. Just being able to do that face-to-face interaction type of talking. So.
No TikTok.
Nah, definitely not. I mean, everybody's like you're a TikTok guy because you have so many followers on TikTok. I don't even know how I got that many followers on TikTok. I barely post on there, so I'm not really much of a TikTok guy actually.
I knew I liked you.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, sir.
Okay, man.
All righty. Thank you guys. Go Bruins.
Appreciate it.
So obviously your first, UCLA-USC rivalry.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
easy was it for you to buy into that rivalry?
Well, for me, it was my guys around me that just told me about the rivalry, how it was for them for the last 4 to 5 years, whoever was here. It just told me how much energy, how much time they put in it. Even the coaches around me told me how much, this game meant to them, and, it just, grew on me. So I felt the rivalry like I was here for the last 4 to 5 years.
What's been your take on just West Coast football in general? I know you're kind of an East Coast guy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So I say it's very fast in a way. Like everyone's fast, faster, I should say. It's like, how should I say this? It's more a faster up tempo. That's what I'm trying to say. Just faster up tempo. No huddle. It's just no huddle. Signals. I had to get used to getting signals on the sideline instead of looking for a play call from the quarterback. I had to actually read the signals that the coach was giving us.
Do you like that?
Yes, sir. I do. I do so much. I feel faster going.
Did the UCLA-USC game kind of live up to your expectation?
Yes, sir, it did. Absolutely. I love the energy, especially from our fans. Our fans showed out, and they put on the show for us, and we put on the show for them. We didn't like the way it turned out. Give credit to USC. They came out and balled too. They came out with the upper opponent, but we didn't play. It wasn't enough. We played hard, but it just wasn't enough.
Was there another game that you played in that maybe equaled that kind of intensity from the fans, the environment?
Let me see. From fans and that type of environment, it'd be when I was at Rutgers, when it'd be at home or away at Penn State, Maryland, some be Indiana, Illinois.
Yeah.
Dorian put a lot of blame on himself after Saturday's loss. So what is the offensive line's role in terms of making sure he stays kind of level-headed and within himself?
Well, we got to look at ourselves first. We have to protect him better as a unit. Be one at him. We can't put it all on him. That's started with us up front, one team, one heartbeat. We have to have the chemistry to protect him and make sure he's comfortable back there and make sure he's not touched. 2, we got to be there for him as a brother beat him. Whether or not, like whatever outcome it is, we got his back no matter what. And I told him that on Saturday after the game. I was like, I got your back no matter what. We got your back as a team no matter what. We love you to death, and this is brothers for life.
What do you see yourself doing post UCLA, if you're even thinking that far at this point?
I'm not thinking of that right now. I'm just thinking about this season right now. We still got games ahead. Right now, our focus is on Cal, but right now my focus is on today. Our practice today and working on this film today. We got to get 1% better each day to reach our goal at the end of the week, which is 1-0 each week. So whenever that time comes, then I will start thinking about that when that time comes.
So what did you get 1% better at today?
1% better that I got better at today was working on my feet. Working on my feet, getting my second step into the ground faster, because I've seen on film it was a little slow, which made me mess up the guard because I couldn't redirect faster on the DM when he slanted inside. So I had to get better at that today.
This is a lot of what you just said is a lot of what Chip Kelly says. So, would you say you've really bought into a lot of his philosophies and approach to a game?
Absolutely. I got to buy in, no matter what. I got to buy in because this is like I said, it's one team, one heartbeat. We all got to be on the same page. You know, we're all in this together. Our goal at the end of the week is 1-0, and we all know that objective. So we all buy into what we're saying, and we're going to execute it out there.
Usually, when you have a game, you have 24-hour rule.
Yes, sir.
Recovering from it, you didn't really get that.
No, sir.
Is it difficult to get back on like an intensity level to practice to prepare? I mean, you're a veteran, but
yes, sir.
Do you think from a team-wide standpoint, it's harder for a team to get
No,
back?
No, sir. It's our hunger. We wanted to come out here and get that bad taste of our mouths. We've lost 2 games in a row. We wanted to get out here and get better and perform for our fans and perform for our team, perform for our brothers. We wanted to get better, fix what we messed up on in the game on Saturday, correct it early, fixed on film, and get ready to go play Cal. Which is a hard, competitive team, and they're coming off of a win as well.
What'd you see specifically that you had to fix?
For me, perspective?
Yeah, you and the offensive line, let's say.
For the offensive line, communicating. We got to be on one page. Like, for the O-line, we all have to be as one. If one person messes up, the whole play goes the whole play is disrupted. We have to play as one together. So our communication, I'll say, has to be better as an O-line, especially myself. I have to communicate with my guard to let them know, hey, this is coming inside, or let the center know, hey, I got someone on the edge. Just the communication part. Just that's so we all can be on one page.
You touched on it, but what have you seen from Cal on film?
Yeah, like I said, they play hard, they're well disciplined, and they're gonna come after us because they're hungry. They're hungry as well. They just came off a win. We just came off a loss, so they're hungry.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my coach house. Going to my coach house just now because my Coach Miller, he's from South Carolina as well. So I'm gonna go to his house with his family. So I'm gonna be with him on Thanksgiving.
Now there's some food from South Carolina.
He's gonna whip someone up. Okay. He's gonna whip some. Yeah.
That you are familiar with, like your childhood.
Yes, sir. That's not my childhood type of thing.
So
yes,
you're
sir.
going for the food.
And to chill with his family. I mean, of course I'm going for the food.
Nice.
But don't tell him that. Don't tell him I'm going for the food.
It's just on video, but no, we won't tell him. Cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank y'all.
you.
Thank y'all for your time.